Hello biology class of 3320. My name is Joe Calderon and I'm going to do a presentation on the Ganges River in India. So when did Ganges start getting polluted? In the 1950s to be exact. That was when industrialization really hit India and they started modernizing. And where's the river? It's in the northern area of India and it flows into Bangladesh. So what are some causes of the pollution? One of the main reasons is that the Hindus believe that the river will cleanse their soul and they dump the ashes from cremation and place corpses in the river. What they also do is that they bathe in it every day, they'll drink from it and they'll get diseases straight from it because it is so sacred to them. But they don't realize that they're hurting themselves while doing all of this. The main cause is industrialization. There's little regulation of it in India, so there's poor sewage systems, and the industries such as leather and chemical plants all spill their waste into the river. There wasn't much to combat this during the 1980s, 70s. That is until the 90s when they started to integrate safety issues into the river while building such sites in the industrialization area of India. Here's what gives one of the main concerns for the Ganges River when it comes to people bathing in it, drinking from it, or simply brushing their teeth in it is fecal bacteria. There are high levels of fecal bacteria, which is found in the feces of humans and warm-blooded animals, especially cows in India. They're sacred to them. They'll dip in the river because those two are really sacred to them. Combine them and it's something very holy to them. Here's an example of a community bath where there's no thought process going into how really dirty the river is. They just do it because it is sacred to them. Global pollution is also something to blame for the pollution in the Ganges River. So rising sea levels cause salt water to flow into the river, which will affect how suitable the water is for drinking. Salt is bad when we drink it with water because it does the opposite of what we want it to do. Instead of refreshing us, it dehydrates us. Okay, so here's further explanation about why the river is how it is. So, as we already taught, it's seen as the holy river by the Hindus. The large quantities of waste are caused by industrialization, the large-scale introduction of manufacturing in India. India is a cheap source for labor, so we could expect a lot of that over there. So this causes the need for more factories, which in turn means more pollution. India is not solely to blame here. Bangladesh, because the river does cross its border, and in Bangladesh, the safety precautions for factories regarding pollution are not at high standards themselves. And of course, the ceremonial burnings in the river. There are a lot of cremations that take place daily, not just for humans, for cows as well. And some of the cremations are not done properly. So there's a lot of half decomposing bodies in the river, and that just adds on to the bacteria and the dirtiness of the river. Other than religious dependencies, there are regular dependencies that people have used historically for our lifetimes. We have used the rivers for fishing, bathing, agriculture as an energy source, drinking water, and transportation. Unfortunately, that is still done in India, even though it is in a bad state. They drink from it, bathe in it, brush their teeth with it, they catch fish in it, and it is very unhealthful for the people in India. Back then, people could grow with the soil because it was very plentiful and had rich in minerals. But nowadays, it is too polluted to grow anything from it. So the pollution has crossed boundaries into Bangladesh, where it is not any better because they're not that much better at controlling the pollution. This threatens over 140 species of fish and freshwater dolphins. The chain reaction causes toxins in the water, the fish consume the toxins, and the people who eat the fish are also consuming the toxins. And finally, here is the works cited page. Thank you for watching. My name is Joe Calderon. Have a good rest of the semester, class.